Hello, we are going to talk about champions, sustained, focused concentration, because this is what they do by all means. Okay, champions maintain a focused concentration while average-minded individuals, they get distracted so easily. And one of the most powerful habits you can do is learn how to concentrate all your energies on a limited set of targets with absolute conviction and self-belief. This habit is one of the secrets to developing single mindedness, a skill that the world class intentionally develops as it does not come by accident. Maybe you know this. If so, share in the comments. Much of life comes down to where you put your focus and how you control your focus. Champions spend time developing their focus. They refine it and they refine it. They learn through trial and error and intentional practice through empowering self-talk to focus their energy on what they want while believing they've received it. Average people try to do this, but the doubt and the fear, it gets the best of them. I've been guilty of this. Maybe you have too. Now, world-class thinkers learn to wear blinders like racehorses, to block out anything or anyone threatening their focus. So ultimately, they take the time to hone their narrow and broad focus to operate at peak performance. Part of the targeted focus results from champions knowing their goals and pursuing them vigorously with a single-minded focus. This is the key. Now, unlike the average-minded, they spend a great deal of time clarifying and honing what the goal is. And then they spend even more time consciously writing and thinking about those goals each and every day. On the other hand, average-minded individuals, they loosely define their goals and they work to achieve them with this double-mindedness. They're not entirely convinced that's what they want, let alone if they can achieve it. Instead, they become consumed by doubt and fear, leading them not to commit out of repeated self-talk that relentlessly screams, "What if it's the wrong decision?" Now, the world class understands that a ridiculous amount of time and energy is going to be required to achieve the level of greatness that they aspire to. They've accepted that time is going to pass either way, right? Days are going to go by. So they may as well work towards greatness, never giving up and willingly improving 1% each day. Very attainable. Unfortunately, most people are not this way. The average person chooses to wait for, New Year's to identify their goals and maybe dabble in the planning process, only to give up before January is even completed. Champions, however, they understand that goal setting, goal planning, and writing down their dreams is a daily habit. Each day, champions put on their mental blinders and courageously move forward with persistence, gumption, and deep conviction, believing they will see their vision when they first walk by faith. But so many average people walk by sight first. Now, world-class thinkers challenge themselves to create such intentional focus and concentration to overcome challenges. They stay on target and they achieve goals that they obsessively think about their goals nonstop. It might actually look unhealthy to some people. It's the first thing they think of in the morning and the last thing they think of at night. But don't be mistaken. They aren't thinking about their goals in this in an idolatry type of matter. Instead, it's through partnering with the divine. They are looking to identify ways to be better stewards of their resources. So through the help of the divine, they analyze where they're lying to themselves, where they're making mistakes, where they can improve, where they're getting distracted, and they believe they are being more productive than they genuinely are, right? Like they're asking for that insight. Where am I lying to myself? Where am I deceiving myself? The world class knows how easy it is to lie to yourself. You are the easiest person to lie to, yourself. Now, the world class thinker is always willing to do the hard work to achieve their highest potential, even if that means recording thoughts and ideas down in ideal situations. They push themselves to do today what it's going to set them up tomorrow. Average-minded people, they hope they'll remember because they're too lazy to take just a few minutes to capture an idea that they might lose, right? So do you see how world-class are willing to sacrifice a little bit more than the average-minded? Now, while average-minded people want instant success and they become discouraged when it's not obtained, because it's usually not obtained, the world-class understands that sustained consistency, belief, focus, and action are the true keys to their success, right? So here's your action plan. If any of this resonated, give me some love in the comments. I see a few of you have noted some stuff. It's so nice to see you both. So hello. I'm across a handful of platforms right now, so it's interesting juggling them all. But write down the single most important goal that would have the most significant impact on your life. Like right now, if you achieve that goal, I want to know how it would make a significant impact on your life. Get really clear on what that goal is and how it would make that significant impact. Then I want you to get really clear on what that goal is, because that goal then tells you this is where you need to be spending like 80 to 90% of your time. Anything else really needs to be delegated. Then I want you to make up your mind that you are going to achieve this goal no matter what, no matter how long it takes you. And if you miss your deadline, that just means you're going to extend the time, right? So you're going to really commit to this. Commitment is key here. And then you're going to choose to concentrate on this goal. So get clear on what does that concentration look like? Remember, you've got this. You can totally do this. Whatever you are after, it's going to come down to consistency, and you can totally do this, but you've got to make sure your self-talk, your self-belief honors that. And I'm going to encourage you to partner with the divine because it's the best thing to do. But follow me if you want more encouragement on tips on how to develop that world-class thinking. I'm rooting for you. Let me know in the comments what your takeaways are, and I will see you on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Have a good one, guys.